Hey guys, I'm coming back at you with my promised review on the Black History DVD set that I bought. This is the one that I bought right here. If you guys can see it. It's the Ultimate Black History Collection. It's a 6-disc set, and it includes 6 discs, and they're entitled In the Beginning, World War II, The Beginning of Change, Civil Rights Movement, Historical Overview of the Arts, Sports, and Science, and more. And when I got this, I was under the impression that this was going to be kind of like a narrated history kind of thing, like you might find like on the History Channel or something like that. And this is very far from it. In fact, I am extremely disappointed in this DVD. And I'm actually going to give it away to a family member who likes history stuff. They might find it a little more interesting than what I found it to be. But it's basically a bunch of poorly made films, like maybe from the 60s or 70s, that were like history related. There was one little 4-part documentary type series thing in here. There's the I Have a Dream speech, which is good, but other than that, this DVD set has very little value to me. And I really didn't learn too much about it because it was just poorly done. It's just a bunch of videos that you would find during those eras. For instance, there was one of those like 1950s instructional videos on what it's like to be black in America right now, and that was in the Civil Rights era. And I was disappointed because I watched the entire Civil Rights DVD, and there was no mention of any marches. There was no mention of any civil rights leaders. I mean, there was Malcolm X, but they didn't mention Rosa Parks, or they didn't show any kind of footage of that, and I was really disappointed. I was expecting to see more direct information and I guess teaching about what all was going on, like a more inside direct view of what all was going on, and that wasn't here at all. In fact, when I watched the beginning, because I was going to start at the beginning and I was going to watch the first DVD, and it's entitled Black History in the Beginning. The first video was 15 minutes on the Civil War, and it explained all of the Civil War, and it explained all the battles, and I think it said the word slave like twice, and that was it. Like, there was no mention of really black people or how they had any participation in that war. The plantation system was kind of a little hokey. And then it goes into some more random videos about what basically it was like to live in that era. And then they had like a mini movie on Frederick Douglass's life. They had another mini movie that was even shorter than the first one. And then they had a couple on Booker T. Washington. And that was just odd. All of that was just odd. It was very randomly done. There was no leading into anything. It was just video after video after video that was just very, very random. The part that I actually did like was the 4-part series on the African burial ground and an American discovery. It was basically a 4-part mini series, about an hour and 20 minutes long total, that was about an African burial ground that was found in New York City, like 20 feet under the city, and that was kind of cool to hear about. And that was that was narrated and explained, and there was actually footage that I found relevant, and I actually learned something about that event. But the rest of the DVD series was just not good. I would not recommend this one to anybody at all, ever. But because I still do want to learn about history, about African American history, so I actually bought 2 other DVDs, and they're on their way right now, so hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be able to watch those. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys again soon.